Hey guys, my name's Chris and I'm just selling these iPhones for like $200. Give me your money. Apparently, Chris and Queen are getting taken to court. Roll that intro.
Life in the fast lane, we play our cards, praying we'll find out just who we are.
Bitch, I've been the king. What up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis.
It's your boy Martin Lewis.
Martin Lewis. Boy Martin Lewis.
What up, everyone? It's your boy Monn Lewis. Team Real. Welcome to my channel where I call out fake YouTubers and talk about YouTube drama. As you guys know, Chris and Queen are the YouTube scammers that got in away. If you haven't seen my little video series that I've done on them, I suggest you do take it out with all the evidence that show that Chris and Queen has scammed their fans with fake mobile phones. So allegedly they are going to be taken to court due to some copyright issues with their song Maybe. So let's get straight into the drama. It's been a while since I've spoken about these two guys, and just like to alarm everyone, I'm sharing my comments and criticisms and alleged receipts and stuff like that. And yeah, just read my disclaimer if you have a problem with any comedy and any of those, you have a problem with that, read my disclaimer, bitch. Chris and Queen have now reached over 1 million subscribers and seem to be doing really well and making a lot of money. It amazes me how scammers can get away with so much and make so much money. I'm a little bit jealous, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was evil and making a lot of money and, you know, scamming people. I'm just playing with you. I will be straight up and honest with you, good on them making that money, but I do think they should own up to what they've stole and at least give the money back to the young people that they took advantage of and stole from. But knowing how Chris is a nasty bully, here's a little clip if you don't believe me in that.
I did everybody in here. There's nobody else get mad but you. Okay, is everybody the same? Yes or no? It's the same? Shut up. Dumbass. Bro, come on. Bro, call me another one, bro. Call me another one. You dumb. I smack your little like your butt, boy. I try with your little gay butt. Flinching with your little scary butt. Come on, we all.
You can see here he harasses someone in the gym and basically tries to act all tough, call them the F word and all this other stuff to belittle the guy because basically he got told. Not only is he a bully that tries to act hard, he's one of those bullies that actually run away from real situations when people want to pop him one. Check it out.
Hey, hold on. It's a prank, bro.
Oh my God, don't hurt me in my beautiful hair. That was the same day he was bullying that guy in the locker room. Yeah, well done, Chris. You know, you're so tough, aren't you? So recently, some of you guys got me to watch this video where he got some kids, I don't know if his son, and I think it's his niece or someone that's related to him, to react to one of his music videos, Maybe.
Just best friends. I see the script in your face cause you playing roles. Here's a hockey club, focus on the main goal. You look at Chris and Queen telling me that's babe goals, but you can't hold a conversation like you sometimes you be so fake. Do you remember what you told me that was so late? If we ain't into me, you rather do yourself.
You don't want to hear his part?
Make it happen. Fit me back.
Who's that guy that cheated on y'all, you may be asking? That is your boy Soda. Your boy Soda is a rapper in Detroit. He's one of the people that denounced Chris and Queen when they started scamming everyone, which is quite good because a lot of people don't have the balls to stand up for what's right, and he did. Check it out.
IG, it's your boy Soda, man. I was the feature on Chris and Queen's song entitled Maybe. That they stole money from, you know, scamming for using iPhones or whatever like that in this video, so people won't think that I was in on it or I had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? All I do is music. I'm at work right now. I do security. You feel me? I'm at my job right now on the clock. It's this serious. That's why I had to make the video while I'm at work, just to let people know that Soda has nothing to do with this shit at all.
Anyway, let's go on with the video.
Foundation from me.
You don't want to hear his part? He sucked. Yeah, me neither. He sucked. What I was gonna say. So how did you like the song? How did you like me and Queen part?
She just like, ew.
Like me and Queen part, you just don't like the dude that was rapping part. So how would you like, hold on. How would you?
So I had to look into this, and someone also told me that your boy Soda is taking them to court. And it's quite funny because I think he's also been taken to court for other reasons, which I don't know, but he mentioned it in this video.
Go home. We've been running all day. I said to go to court. We're about to go home.
So anyway, I decided to contact your boy Soda and interview him on YouNow. For you guys who don't know what YouNow is, it's a social platform where I broadcast. Definitely go on there and fan me up on there. It is free to join, and I broadcast every day talking about drama, interviewing people. So make sure to sign up to that and to my profile so you get notified when I go on. So here's my full interview with your boy Soda. He talks a little bit about the music that they allege stole, and he also talks about what happened after he denounced Chris and Queen on Instagram. Allegedly, Chris contacted him. But anyway, check it out. There's a song that you worked on with Chris and Queen. What's the song called?
The song is called Maybe.
Maybe, that's right, Maybe. Did you rap in it? You rapped in it, right?
Yes, I rapped. I had the last verse on the song.
Okay, nice. So, what else did you do in that song?
I mean, just threw ideas out while we was in the studio. Just put my 2 cents in on everything and just trying to make everything sound great for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? So just what everybody else do, just throw my pointers in to make sure everything's right. And the song came out dope, so it was overall a good thing.
Yeah, it was a pretty good song. I even enjoyed it myself. I was like, damn. And then you find out, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on between them too. You're like, damn, that song doesn't match their life. You know, you think it'll be like some crazy song. I cheated on you with a transsexual. Now I don't know what's going on. Like, you know. Okay, so how did you meet Chris and Queen?
Okay, wow. Okay. It was auditions last year in Detroit, Michigan, downtown Detroit, for Empire, the TV show Empire. I met Chris and Queen down there. I was auditioning, and Queen at the time was trying to get on the bus to audition, and unfortunately she made it late, and she didn't get on there to audition, so she started singing outside the bus or whatever, and she attracted a lot of people over there. So we kind of met each other from there on out. Chris wasn't doing music at the time, though. It was only Queen. He kind of just was like, she said he just famous off Instagram just because the girls like him or something like that. So we all started laughing, and I'm like, okay. So later on down the road, that's when he started doing music, when he seen his wife was kind of doing music or whatever. So that's when I first met him, though. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So that's when you first met them. What was the audition for, sorry?
It was basically auditioning for a role to, I forget exactly what it was. It was just a little role they had, they was touring around, they had the bus down there, and it was like a little small role. I think somebody else from Detroit got the role. I think they was called Love Dollhouse. It was a female, R&B group or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that's how you guys met and everything. So, before the whole scamming thing was out there, did you guys have any issues or problems?
Nope, not at all. No issues.
I don't know if you've seen it. Did you see the video with Chris's, I think, nephew reacting to his video?
Yeah. Somebody, I got a couple of people. They just hit me. They keep me updated. I don't follow Chris and Queen no more. They'll send me inboxes or they'll DM me or whatever, and they'll just let me know like, hey, such and such just dissed you or this and this. I'm like, he's still speaking on me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's like, that's so old. He somehow come across to still bring up my name. I don't know why, but yeah, I did see that video though.
Yeah, because when the kid was like, he cheated, and I was like, this don't make sense. What do they mean by he cheated? What do you think the kid meant by that?
Exactly. It's crazy. So crazy. I mean, you could tell he had him saying something before he went live or wherever he was on. You could tell he had him saying something because ain't no kid that age gonna, you know what I'm saying, just come off the blue and say something like that. Cause I seen in another
Yeah.
yeah, in another video he was saying, I suck and all this crazy stuff, and I begged them to do a feature for them. And first of all, I never asked them to do a feature at all. Like, never asked them to do a feature. They came to me and asked me to be a part of this song, and that's how the song came about.
So let's get back to the scamming and what happened. How did you hear about it?
I heard about it first. Well, Lorena, she the one that started the page or whatever. She once she started hitting everybody up on Instagram, then she started hitting closest friends that I know from the city out here, and they like, hold on, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, look, and I'm like, wait. I'm like, this gotta be real. So I confronted Chris about it, and he kind of blew me off like, no, bro, that ain't what we doing. Cause there's a few times I was about to buy a phone myself just to support, and he turned me down. Like, he like, nah, bro, I ain't got no more. But you would see him on the internet posting like, I got like 4 or 5 iPhones left. They going out. Y'all better get it where y'all can. So I'm like, you just put the status up on the Facebook or whatever saying that you have like 5 left. So I was like, let me get one just to support. He like, nah, bro, I ain't got no more, man. I'll let you know when I got some more in stock and blah, blah, blah. So he kind of brushing it off like that.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay.
It was crazy because the first time when I found out, someone contacted me on Facebook. Before then, they said Chris scammed me. And I thought they was trying to do a feature or something like that because they inboxed me and I didn't know who they was. Then they called me on Facebook Messenger and I'm like, I'm not picking up for no random people. Who is this? And then he messaged me. He like, I'm sorry, bro. I know you close to Chris and Queen. I'm like, yeah. He was like, can you do me a huge favor? Chris stole from me. And I'm like, what you mean? He said he scammed me. He took $250. He scammed me. I supposed to got an iPhone 7. He never sent me my money. He blocked me and laughed at me and blocked me off everything on social media. And I'm like, wow. So I confronted Chris and asked him, I'm like, is this true? He said, no, bro. See, what happened was, he disrespected me and I tried to teach him a lesson. So I blocked him and laughed at him. I'm like, so you didn't give him his money back? He was like, no. So I'm like, after that was the first strike. That's when I kind of started thinking something was going on. I'm like, yeah, something got to be going on here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that ain't nobody going to come out the blue and just say that just for no reason. So I'm like, something's going on. So after that day, I started picking up different things, like different stuff started picking up and they started moving weird. But it still was like, why he selling these phones and telling me he not selling them? And then he would post another thing or post on Facebook, then Instagram, then Queen to start posting stuff. So then I just I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. So I left it alone. And then that's when Lorena came out the blue later on, tagging me like, well, if you involved in this and this? And I'm like, wait, I'm not involved in none of this. I'm not aware of nothing that was going on. That's when I made the video on Instagram at my job. Because they fans was bashing me so much, they thought I was included in everything just because I did music with them. And I totally cut them off right after the point. Like, I don't do music with them no more. I don't communicate with them no more. We don't talk. They left me to hang. They never called me on the phone or anything. Like, they just left me out there like, let's see what he, basically, let's see what he gonna do if he gonna say anything. That's how it was. Yeah.
When you made the video on Instagram, did Chris and Queen contact you or say anything to you after that?
Yeah, actually, Chris called me on a fake number, and he threatened me like, I'm gonna beat your ass if I see you in the street. And I'm like, dude, you get pedicures with your wife online. What are you talking about? You're not about to do nothing to me. So I told him, you know where I'm at, you know where I stay at, whatever. So he like, you a whole ass nigga. And I wish I could have recorded him because he said, that's my hustle. That's what I do. I've been doing this for years. So he admitted it. He said that's what he do. So I'm like, okay, cool. Why you didn't get a job? Why you didn't tell me you was out here this bad? Because if you would have let me know in the long run, I probably wouldn't have been dealing with you. It probably wouldn't have been a maybe. If he told me this a long time ago, I probably never would have did that song with him. So he like, you a hoe and this and this, and we see you, we on your head. And then he hung up the phone. So I text him like, oh, you gonna hang up the phone like a little punk? He like, no, I ain't got nothing else to say to you. So then after that, his brother texts me off a random number like, this Chris big brother, you talking kind of tough over the internet and making them videos trying to make it look like we making it seem like we look bad and this and this. We know where you work at, so we go pull up at your job and this and this. First, they don't know where I work at, so he just talking to that point. And yeah, from there on out, it just was like threats being thrown my way. So you know what I'm saying? I was waiting to see what they was gonna do. They wasn't gonna do nothing. Ain't nothing happened after that. And that's when they moved to Texas right after, because they was getting threats by people on the internet saying if they see them, you know what I'm saying, they go do this, whatever, whatever. So Chris and them got scared.
Other people that were confronting Chris and Queen were also getting threats?
Yes, like the people that Chris and Queen was talking to or whatever, like the people that they first off, they never scammed anyone in the city that I was told. They never scammed anyone from Detroit.
Yeah, I think they only, I believe allegedly, apparently they only scammed one person, and after that they've never spoken to, they never scammed anyone within their state.
Right. Yeah, it just was like everything happened so quick, so it kind of caught me off guard. So just by you doing music and just by them having a huge fan base, I had to be prepared for anything. And I'm like, why would y'all do something like this? And they were trying to make me look so bad. And that's why I'm like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all doing this? Y'all go come out the blue and at least say something, like tell the fans that y'all did it, y'all made a mistake, whatever. Come out and say it, but they're not going to say it. They're not going to say anything. And it just was like, from that point, it was just a lot of bashing. And then I told Lorena I appreciate her for doing what she's doing and her courage and everything, for you reaching out to everybody and making everybody believe like this is true. This not no scam, you know, and they fan base so huge, people want to deny the fact that they're really scamming people. So a lot of people come to me just because I was doing music with them so close, and like they ask me like, you was with them, like, is it true? And I'll be like, yes, it's really true. I'm not lying. I don't talk to these people no more. It's not a story, you know. So
yeah. There's so much receipts and information now. I've spoken to so many people. Like, it's there. They're scammers, you know. Is there something going on with that song? Apparently, they're saying they own it or something. Or you want to explain what's going on with that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so when we did the song, when Chris and Queen, they called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was just going to bed. They called me to the studio like, we got a hit. We need you to come to the studio. And it's a video still on Facebook. Like, to this day, it's still on Facebook. All of us being in the studio, recording the song. So at that point, I asked him, did they own the rights to the beat? He said no. So I said, so what's about to happen? Are y'all about to just release it for promotional use only, or what's about to happen? So he like, yeah, we're going to use it for promotional use only. We're going to just put it out and just leave it for the fans and see how they like it. So I'm like, okay, cool. That way they're not selling it or anything. These dummies, after all this done happened, they went and post the song on iTunes. They do not own the beat to this song. They lyrics not copywritten and nothing. I'm the only person have copyrights on that song. Chris and Queen and them never copyrighting anything, you know. So they took my name off the song, off the title. They re-edited the song, took my name off after they found out I wasn't doing music with them no more. So they kind of felt like they don't want me to get attention or recognition for my work that I done for the song. So they took my name off and was telling people that was just their song, and they came up with it, and I ain't had nothing to do with the song. But I was looking like, wow, are y'all really that petty that y'all gonna do something like that? Like, that makes no sense. So I was talking to a lawyer and everything, and I'm about to get all that settled. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon. I already talked to a lawyer out in Texas. They said, unfortunately, since they done moved to Texas, I gotta contact a lawyer that's in Texas, because that way it's out of their jurisdiction for them to do anything legally with them being all the way in Texas. So I had to contact a lawyer all the way in Texas. I talked to her and I told her everything I just told you from the start to the beginning. And she like, oh my God, this is a lot. This is crazy, but I can help you. So that's where it's going. But no, they do not. I don't know who owned the rights to that beat to this day. I don't know who beat it is, but I talked to the producer and he said he sold it to someone exclusively already. So it's not Chris and them and Queen and them beat or whatever. But they they think they're going to get away with everything. So they kind of just doing what they want at this point until they get caught, I guess. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it seems like that. If you could scam so many fans, put on YouTube, get away with it, they probably think, you know what, we can get away with this music too. I wish one of the bigger channels like Drama Alert or Scarce, I wish so much if they talked about it, because if they spoke about it, their whole career would be destroyed. So that means you have rights to obviously your side and some of the beats, and there's another beat in the song that they don't own, someone else owns.
Exactly.
I don't really know much about music, so basically, yeah, you can't do that. You can't obviously take someone's beat and use it in your video.
Exactly. So, especially when you're selling it, they making money off it now. Yeah. So
I did look to see if Chris and Queen are still selling that song maybe on iTunes. It doesn't look like they are anymore. It looks like they deleted the post because Google pops up with this, but when you click on it, you can't see it anymore. So I'm assuming that they did try to sell it and now they're not. I'm not sure. Maybe the lawyer told them not to put it up there. I don't know the situation in that. But yeah, that's very sus. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below.
The whole instrumental is someone else's. So the whole thing was, we're gonna put this song out for promotional use. We're not getting paid off it, just for the listeners. But they went upon themselves and uploaded it on Apple Music and Google Play, whatever they got it on, for $1, and they're making money off it, and they don't own the rights to none of this. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what they did, pretty much.
Do you know who owns that beat?
Honestly, I don't. I talked to the producer. He said he was going to give me go back in his files and his email and see exactly what artist he sold it to, so I could get in touch with him, so I could let him know. But I kind of had an idea who I thought the beat belonged to, and I contacted them. They didn't get back with me yet. But yeah, I think I got an idea who it belongs to or whatever, because they got also a nice fan base as well. So yeah, Chris and Queen and them caught everybody off guard. We never thought there would be this couple that's scamming thousands of fans, you know what I'm saying, just for money. And Chris, he just so ignorant that he want to say he never worked a job in his life. He said, I never want to work for anybody. And it's like, dude, you a man, you got to work. Nobody want to work for anybody, but at one point you got to work to get to where you want to go. So it's like, dude, yeah, and it's like, he was working at the time, he wasn't working. Queen was working at Securitize. This is a security company called Securitize. Queen was working. He had his wife working while he sit on his ass at home. It's like, how are you at home sitting and your wife is working while you at home? Like, that was kind of backwards. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. I'm like, okay, because I'd be like, why Chris always at home? You don't have a job. Because he'd call me like, hey, bro, where you at? I'd be like, at work. He'd be like, oh, okay, what time you get off? I'd be like, 3 or 5, whatever. He'd be like, okay, hit me up when you get off. And it was like an everyday thing. And I'm like, dude, this dude work. So come to find out, he didn't have a job. Queen was working. When there was making so much money, Queen quit her job and she started scamming with Chris. That's when they started picking up and they started taking off with it like that, and it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And hey guys, I know I'm your guilty pleasure, so make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell, because if you don't, Chris and Queen are going to steal all your favorite artist songs and like claim that it's theirs. And I know you don't want that to happen, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up, because it does help me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in another drama video.